MindsEye takes place in the near future, shaped by high-tech experiments and collapsed orders. You control a former soldier named Jacob Diaz, and you follow the trace of a neural implant in the desert metropolis of Red Rock. The dark secrets from his past deepen with each step, and you are dragged into a cycle where it is impossible to trust anyone. The streets are under the surveillance of artificial intelligence, while corporations control the truth. Car chases, tactical conflicts, and tension-filled scenes keep you constantly alert. Every decision directly affects the fate of the characters and changes the course of the story. In the neon-lit collapse of Red Rock, you witness the clash of technology and human nature. This journey carries a heavy burden that will determine the future of not only Jacob, but the entire city.
This is the only way!
Crimson Desert is a dark and challenging single-player action-adventure set in the torn lands of the continent of Pywall. Through the eyes of a mercenary named Cliff, you confront a betrayed past and try to forge your own path in the chaos that has engulfed the continent. Every character you encounter along the way reminds you of how cruel this world is. Friendships are temporary, enmities are permanent. The combat system is shaped by intense clashes where you can tear enemies apart with sword strikes. At the same time, interaction with the environment and different tactics allow you to maintain control at every moment of the battle. Vast areas ranging from city squares to desolate deserts keep the feeling of discovery alive while confronting you with a new threat at every step. In this journey, which is both physically and emotionally demanding, will is tested as much as strength. Set in Sicily in the 1900s, Mafia The Old Country offers an intense single-player adventure shaped by the shadow of crime and betrayal. You control a character named Enzo Favara and enter the dark streets of the underworld to protect his family. The story-driven progression combines with atmospheric city design to trap the player in the spirit of the time. Backstreet clashes, silent plans, and powerful dramatic scenes keep the game's tempo alive at all times. The weapons, vehicles, and cultural texture of the period add historical depth to the action sequences. As you move through the shadows, you realize there are very few people you can trust. Every dialogue, every decision can have chain reactions. This world, full of moments where you have to be on the alert, is shaped by your decisions, and every step you take has a price. It offers a very powerful experience for those looking for a gripping journey into the heart of crime. Hell Is Us offers a single-player, intensely atmospheric action experience set in Hydra, where war and mystery reign. You control a soldier confronting his past and follow the trail of supernatural beings that cannot be explained by human hands. In the midst of conflicts that have plunged the country into chaos, your mission is not only to survive, but also to uncover the truth. Since you must progress without a map or mission markers, the necessity of observing the environment and trusting your instincts adds a different depth to the game. While strategic clashes with melee weapons such as swords, spears, and axes keep the tempo high, the drone you carry with you plays a critical role in solving puzzles. The gloomy atmosphere created with Unreal Engine 5 turns exploration into a visual feast. As the tension increases with each step, this dark journey in which you are in control turns into an unforgettable experience. Ghost of Yotei is an impressive single-player action experience set in northern Japan in the early 1600s. After his family is brutally murdered, you embark on a journey of revenge as a young warrior named Atsu, taking on a dark destiny by assuming the identity of the Ghost. The story takes place at the foot of Mount Yotei, surrounded by mysterious areas filled with snow-covered forests, abandoned temples, and enemy clans. The close-quarters combat dynamics are further enhanced with new weapon types, such as dual katanas, odachi, and kusarigama. Each battle tests your reflexes and tactical skills. The narrative style, which influences the player's choices, also strongly reflects the character's inner conflicts. Thanks to the visual details provided by Unreal Engine 5, every scene carries a cinematic intensity. Combining the beauty of feudal Japan with the theme of revenge, this production masterfully blends action and story. Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra offers a single-player adventure set in the middle of World War II, drawing attention with its strong narrative and action-packed structure. The stories of 4 different characters, including Captain America, Black Panther's predecessor Azuri, Gabriel Jones, and Wakandan spy Nanali, progress through intersecting paths. In this journey set in occupied Paris, you need to switch between stealth, agility, and direct combat to reveal Hydra's dark plans. The different abilities of each character enrich the gameplay and provide a new perspective in each section. While the conflicts combine with cinematic scenes, the destruction of the period and the spirit of resistance are deeply felt in the atmosphere. Music, character dialogues, and environmental details strengthen the emotional tone of the narrative. This story, woven with difficult decisions, breaking moments, and the bitter face of war, makes you question the concept of heroism again. Lost Soul Aside is a single-player action RPG set in a world overrun by mysterious creatures. You take control of a young warrior named Kaiser and embark on a perilous adventure to save his sister's soul. Along the way, a dragon-like creature called Arena accompanies you and transforms into various weapons, providing strategic advantages in battle. Fast and fluid combat mechanics test your reflexes and tactical thinking, while impressive visuals and detailed environmental design deepen the atmosphere. The enemies you encounter and massive boss battles require you to be on your guard at all times. Character development and weapon upgrades allow you to develop strategies that suit your playstyle. This adventure, which blends fantasy elements and intense action, is prepared to offer unforgettable moments. Doom: The Dark Ages delves into the origins of the series, inviting players to a single-player action experience set in the dark and chaotic world of the Middle Ages. As you explore the origin story of the Doomslayer, you will face demonic hordes with creative arsenals such as new melee weapons, such as the shield saw and skull-throwing weapons. The game combines fast-paced combat with strategic elements, testing both players' reflexes and tactical thinking. In addition, massive mecha battles and the ability to use weapon-equipped dragons add a new dimension to the battlefield. Powered by the id Tech 8 engine, the gloomy atmosphere and hellish landscapes of the Middle Ages are presented with impressive visuals. For fans of the series and new players, this game brings a breath of fresh air to the Doom universe and promises an action-packed adventure. Clair Obscur Expedition 33 is a single-player role-playing game set in a dark fantasy world inspired by the Belle Époque. Players take on the role of Gustave, the leader of a group of adventurers who set out to stop the Paintress, a mysterious painter who wipes out people of a certain age every year. The turn-based battle system offers strategic and fast-paced combat, enhanced by real-time evasion, parry, and combo mechanics. Each character's unique abilities and equipment diversify team synergy and combat tactics. Detailed environmental designs and impressive visuals enhance the sense of discovery, while deeply articulated characters and engaging storytelling draw the player into the center of events. With its rich atmosphere and innovative gameplay, this adventure promises an unforgettable experience, blending classic RPG elements with modern touches. Cronos The New Dawn is a single-player survival horror game set in a gloomy world blending Eastern European brutalism with retro-futuristic technology. Taking on the role of the Traveler, an agent of the mysterious collective organization, you search for time cracks in the wastelands of the future and return to 1980s Poland to save important people who lost their lives in the disaster. This journey challenges your limits not only physically, but also mentally. In this world full of dangers at every corner, strategic thinking and making quick decisions are critical to your survival. Every region you enter is full of different threats and unknowns. Resources are limited. There is no one you can trust. The story, which deepens with the theme of time travel, intertwines the traumas of the past with the darkness of today. The visual atmosphere and sound design keep the tension constantly alive, while the pace of the gameplay increases with each step. A powerful, dark, and unforgettable journey awaits those who love the survival horror genre.